kind of started NFL free agency here. The franchise tag deadline has come and gone now. So obviously, let's go through the guys who got tagged, and then maybe guys who should have or didn't. Obviously, Josh Allen with the Jaguars gets a tag there. 1 year, $24 million on that.
That one surprised me. I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought that was one of the ones I didn't think was going to happen, but
I'm not surprised with that one there. I don't think
pass rushers are a dime a dozen.
Yeah, elite pass rushers aren't though. It's a premium position now.
I didn't think they were going to do that, but
I mean, the only other option would have been Calvin Ridley, but I don't think I would have been shocked if they didn't tag him.
Yeah.
Your Carolina Panthers now making you a fan of those, so get rid of your Broncos shit, buddy.
Yeah.
They did tag Brian Burns.
Another one that surprises me.
$24 million on that too. It doesn't surprise me, but
Brian Burns has to want out of there.
He has to.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to do does he get traded? Do they tag him to trade him? I know the Rams offered him a couple last year, wasn't it? 2 years ago. So we'll see if he ends up signing or an extension there. I mean,
he's probably one of the most sought after trade targets in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
Guys that people want, but the teams aren't really ready to do anything with yet.
Carolina's so far away, so. I mean, I understand doing it. You can't let him walk out of the building for nothing. Yeah. Even if he doesn't sign and you end up trading him, you're going to get good value back for him. One that surprised me a little bit was New England. Obviously, they used the transition tag on Kyle Duggar. I like Duggar. I thought they would use it on Michael Owano because their offensive line is dog shit without Michael Owano.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at least get Duggar back. I mean, I do like Duggar. I think both their safeties are free agents, so, I mean, at least get one of them back. Adrian Phillips' office is gone this year, too. So that one kind of surprised me a little bit.
Yeah. Antoine Winfield. I saw that one coming.
Yeah, Antoine. There's no chance Antoine Winfield got out there. There was there's no chance T. Higgins got out of the building with that one, too. So he got a $21.8 million.
Yeah. One that surprised me was Justin Madubuike. I didn't think they were going to waste it on that.
Early, I didn't think they were going to.
Yeah.
And then as it went on, it did kind of look like it was leaning towards that.
Yeah.
I do think they get a long-term deal done with him.
One of the first ones that cracked was T. Higgins, pretty much right away.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I mean, obviously, you have a franchise quarterback. You got to keep his weapons intact.
Yeah, there was no chance.
There was rumors there for a little bit. T. Higgins might sign somewhere else, but I mean, Cincinnati obviously values him and doesn't want to let him go.
Yeah, I didn't think there was any chance in hell that he got out. Just like Michael Pittman, I didn't think there was any chance in hell that they weren't getting tagged.
And Shane Steichen spoke very highly of Michael Pittman.
Yeah, Pittman
he was on
good.
GMF.
Yeah,
GMFB,
good, so.
Yeah.
It does kind of hurt, though, because T. Higgins did sign that early. He does lose out a little bit of money. Pittman tagged for a little bit more. It was like $160,000 more or something like that. L'Jarius Sneed getting the tag over Chris Jones.
Probably getting traded, right?
Probably getting traded, but
that has to make you confident that you're going to sign Chris Jones. Chris Jones pretty much said he's not going anywhere.
He did, but money talks.
Yeah,
you're letting him hit the market. He's going to be somebody might throw
somebody will
stupid
throw a
money
shit
at him.
ton of money at him. So Miami lets Christian Wilkins walk, which is a surprising one that I didn't. Yeah,
that was one of the ones I wanted to talk about.
If you're Miami, Miami likes to spend money. I mean, that's not really. They like to spend money. If you're like Miami, I could see Miami throwing $20-25 million a year at him.
But if they weren't going to pay Wilkins, why would they pay Jones?
Because I don't
Christian
know.
Wilkins is almost a very similar player and a hell of a lot younger.
Miami likes to do shit.
I don't know. I was shocked that Wilkins didn't get tagged. He's really the only D tackle or interior rusher out of that class, which had a really, really good class that didn't get a second contract.
Christian Wilkins is going to get paid.
He's going to get paid.
He is one of the best defensive tackles in football.
Yeah.
He can do it all. He can pass rush. He can stuff the run, and he's a hell of a personality.
Yeah,
he's probably a great locker room guy.
Yeah, that was probably the biggest shock for me outside of Owano. But I mean, Wilkins is a better player than Owano. Yeah. Xavier McKinney didn't get tagged either. Saquon obviously didn't get the second tag.
I knew Saquon.
I didn't figure Saquon would, but they didn't tag anybody. Let McKinney walk as well. So we'll see. I mean, obviously they still could bring some of these cats back in free agency, but it does give us a clearer picture of the free agent market now. Obviously, I think the biggest domino in free agency is Kirk.
Yeah, 100%. Kirk Cousins. I think everybody has him ranked as the number one free agent. I think once Kirk Cousins falls, we'll have a better idea. And you said this earlier in the show. Once Kirk Cousins falls, we'll have a better idea of what's happening.
Yeah, that's like the first domino. It's
Justin Fields, I think, is the second domino. Obviously, he needs to be traded, and I think he'll be traded this upcoming week. Hopefully.
See, I wouldn't be shocked if they don't trade Fields until the draft.
I don't know though, because I mean, if you're looking for Justin Fields, like if you're Atlanta and you're trying to get Justin Fields, and Kirk Cousins stays with Minnesota,
I don't think there's any way in hell.
Well, I'm just saying, hypothetically, or if you're, I don't know, if just say Kirk Cousins signs with Atlanta, and you're looking and you're another team looking to get Justin Fields, like, can you afford to really wait up until the draft? Because like you got to do your homework on a rookie.
You do.
You gotta start looking at trading up to get a rookie now at this point.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think NFL execs kind of explore every option out there as it is.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be shocked to not see Fields moved until either closer to the draft, maybe the day of the draft, or day before or whatever. I mean,
I think Chicago's doing right by him too. I think Chicago's kind of let him choose. Give him an idea where he wants to go.
I don't really know how much the market is on him.
On Fields?
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, the problem is you're going to have to pay him.
Yeah, that's a big thing. You're going to get 1 year of him, and then you're going to have to.
And right now, like if I'm picking a quarterback in the draft, I'd much rather have McCarthy or Bo Nix than Justin Fields.
I like Fields. I think he can.
I like Fields too, but I like Bo Nix on a rookie contract more than I like Justin Fields $40 million a year, because Justin Fields hasn't earned. I mean, obviously he's had a bad team. He hasn't really had a fair shot, but he's going to demand big money. And he's going to
demand it? It's just a position demands it.
Yeah. But has he earned it? Like, do you feel comfortable, especially if you're a team in a cap situation like Denver? Like, are you going to want, like, if you're the Saints, if you're Denver?
I don't think the Saints are in a quarterback market. They restructured. No, they restructured Derek Carr. I think Derek Carr.
Not even somebody, maybe a second rounder going for.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't see the Saints being in the quarterback market this year. Maybe next year, but I think they're going to commit to Derek Carr for 2.
And what if Kirk Cousins signs with Atlanta, Minnesota, maybe Justin Fields? You're going to pay Kirk Cousins anyway. That's probably a team that makes the most sense.
I don't know. I mean,
Kevin O'Connell. I'd like to see Kevin O'Connell.
I thought Justin Fields to the Falcons made so much fucking sense.
It does.
It just
it still makes sense,
like it's going to happen.
Kirk Cousins
makes
a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does. It does. Maybe not so for the long time future, but you get Kirk on 3 years.
Yeah,
fully guaranteed.
I can see Minnesota and Atlanta having Kirk Cousins and Justin Fields. I just don't know which direction they're going to go.
I don't think Kirk goes back to Minnesota. I don't.
You don't think so?
I think that's 6-0.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of Atlanta. He's going to have his pick where he wants to go, and obviously the best situation is Atlanta.
Yeah.
Vegas, I could see Vegas being maybe in on him. I don't see him going to an outdoor team. So I mean, obviously New England's out on him.
Who, Cousins? It says
Cousins. Yeah. I don't see Kirk Cousins going to a team that plays outdoor.
Yeah.
That was part of the reason why he went to Minnesota. They play in a dome. Obviously, Atlanta plays in a dome.
I think Cousins' only 2 fits are Atlanta and Minnesota. That's my.
I don't think he goes back to Minnesota. I think
Atlanta,
Minnesota. Out.
Justin Fields could be. I think if Justin Fields, I can see Atlanta. I can see Minnesota. I can see Vegas.
I think New England may be a sneaky pick for Fields.
You think?
I do.
And we talked about this multiple times already today. We don't know what New England's going to do.
New England's an enigma.
No. Yeah, we have no idea.
Tough.
No
Being
idea.
a New England fan, it's tough on me because I just don't have any.
Did they hire a GM?
No, they said.
So who's making the moves?
I don't know. They said they're probably not going to.
Gerard Mayo just choosing who he wants to draft?
I guess. I don't know.
All right, I'm in.